I am BigBear, chief of the people who live here. Our hunters found those whites measuring land. Who said they could do that?
Wacham BigBear, kling de mashtumel de one nu. Warama found de wit, wyatt wallow, quam dit dorenten.
Wacham Crozier, massa kling de rudnu. Government dit dies upash mayet. Ruch stange fee government. Mayet wallow.
He says, I am Crozier, big chief of all police here. Government say these men survey for government. Stick up poles for government. Measure land.
Peter Erasmus, I have met you, so I name you. Tell this first redcoat Crozier, we have never met government and we have never met you. Tell him, land is for buffalo, not measuring.
Oh.
Urgun nemel taif government. The urgun nemel taif du. Wallow bulling. Nemel mayet.
All those good horses are just gonna walk away. Shit.
Chiefs can start a war, chief's sons can't finish.
I painted my face. I promised to stand on grass all day and face my journey to the sand hills. Sky blesses me. Earth blesses me. Up in the skies, I cause to dance!
Hungry in the winter.
Bad man and the young men have a chasing away redcoat story for the Rattler Lodge.
Whiteskins think everything belongs to them just because they were able to get here.
In the time before my father's grandfather, the people met whites far east of the big lakes. And now they're here, still pushing. Spreading everywhere like mosquitoes. Except they're harder to swat.
I can run farther than all of them. Even my brother. I'm 4 times faster than that cow miserable man.
Maybe next summer. It's good you're fast. You'll have to be. Shit! Shit!
Stop here now.
McDougal. We come to visit Chief BigBear.
Confitcha.
Little bad man. Kibble of the BigBear.
Go! We don't want to hear your Jesus talk here anymore.
Message? Big Bear, message. Great-grandmother.
Important treaty message for your father. Chief Sweetgrass has already heard it.
Good. Soon now. Not much longer now.
Bo. What's the matter? Good, you've been good.
Yes, I understand you talk for government now. But what is this government? We have heard of it for years, and it has never come to talk to us. Where is it?
Queen Victoria is the great-grandmother. Government is the grandmother's counselors. Make law, stop whiskey. The grandmother's counselors and police come to protect her red children.
How is it I am suddenly her child? We ride where we wish, we protect ourselves.
Vesto il chom de ihrer Makede, der verstetzen uns.
Message? Message.
This paper will tell you, grandmother's counselors will come and make treaty with you. They will explain everything. And also gifts. Many, many more gifts.
We need no presents. We want no gifts. We know how it's done when you set a fox trap. You scatter pieces of meat all around, but when the fox is in a trap, you club it over the head. Let government come here and talk to us like people.
I never smoked your Jesus tobacco. I smoke no governments either.
Are this government and this grandmother man and wife?
Hunters go get all the buffalo that somehow got away. You're both welcome in my camp.
Mother's milk for your eyes. All your life may you see the truth.
May you be a good hunter and a good man. May you be a fearless warrior.
May you live long and be a great horse stealer.
taste of buffalo always on your lips. We are as one. We live with the Great Spirit, the only one. We are as free as this child in his spirit force. So, it comes to me that a good name would be Horse Child.
Hey.
Like a colt running without a rope around its neck to choke its liberty.
Oh.
Go to sleep. Buffalo tumbling into the nothingness, a hole in the earth.
Why?
The only one is taking them back down into the land where they came from. I can't see why. Can't follow into that power place. Then the vision is gone.
Articles of Treaty 6 explained to the Cree Indians at Fort Pitt, this 13th of September, 1876. Signed, Alexander Morris, Lieutenant Governor, Northwest Territories.
Before the Great Spirit, we're all equal. When I touch your heart, let's all be one. May the earth never taste of white man's blood.
Big Bear.
My friend, they say, is a good grandmother. We wear her red coat and accepted her hand.
It is no small matter we have to consult about. I have come to speak for my people. Far out on the plains hunting for food. Police Chief Crozier, I know. Peter Rasmus, I know. But who is this governor standing there? I've never seen him before. Has anyone? Will we ever see him again?
He says, I speak for your great-grandmother, the Queen.
Was gratel do?
She tells you.
Waleve marutal mekde imawet.
I love my red children as well as my white.
Was kenne ilfit swear al boasel wallow.
She knows it is hard for you to live in some parts of her lands.
Be my lang room.
But she has long arms.
Wa vested et do, nemel over siget.
To help you, so you need not go hungry.
She may have long arms, but are her breasts big enough to feed us all?
Squat.
The White Queen is our grandmother. I am not a disobedient child. She will feed us when we are hungry. Good. But I will not live with a rope around my neck. I am fed by Mother Earth. And the only one makes the grass grow, and the rivers run, and the buffalo feed so that I and my children may live. That we may have life.
Washel, sour of Mamali.
Our children will have education. They will share all land with the whites. There will be help in times of famine. We negotiated hard and well for many days, my friend. For our children's children and the generations to come.
I heard the governor was to come, and I said that I shall see him. That I will tell him there's something I dread, to feel the rope around my neck, choking my liberty.
Fella dalapum maganak. Rob? Rope?
Ganak? Elfit do drammen mit
Why are you concerned with hanging?
Elfit the best of
It is the punishment of murder under the Queen's law.
I speak of freedom, not law.
Droomfit Bolin,
There can be only one law, the great-grandmother's.
I find something very bitter in my mouth, when our tongues should be sweet today.
Have massa cereal itek.
We have handed our much sweet food
Jadman ruta fada.
to everyone who touches the pen,
All the stomach.
and to their families.
There are many things left undone.
What is left undone?
I have not yet spoken to anything in this treaty. Its promises.
De quanto nemo remonstrate.
The grandmother has not and will not
De ashro de vertrek.
negotiate and
Nemo
change
met Judam einekling.
the conditions of her treaty for every single chief.
Bram du fada u nemo. Der white upshall kama.
Whether you sign the treaty or not, the white man will come.
Obzwar du nemen ein wallow tang u nemo. White boeren besaten de wallow.
Whether you take a reserve or not, white settlers will settle on the land.
E de quanto lemo the wallow fit them.
And the Queen will say it is theirs.
I throw away no grandmother's hand, but I accept nothing. I will tell my people what was said here today.
Wa schmid kompele quanto hand. Wa nemel lemel. Wa gartel mastumele lemel stet.
We, odwe. Du kama beram tavaryor.
You? He says, yes, yes, good. Then he must come next year and agree, yes?
I am wandering spirit, and I come to you. On Poundmaker's set-aside land, there'll be nothing for a warrior to protect.
I am Little Badman, his first son. I welcome you also. I am leader of the worthy young men.
Good.
Now he can feed them.
The buffalo, he was fast. But Big Bear, he was just as fast. And with one arrow, he killed the buffalo.
Oh! The buffalo run.
One time, on a hunt, we were waiting at the trapping lakes where the buffalo like to stop to drink. And while we were waiting, I saw a wolf with very big feet. So I followed him. And when I came around some hills, I heard something. Then I looked to my feet and I saw a little bear. He smiled. Then he said,
Wait. Wolves haven't given away their land yet. Perhaps they might have pity on us. Tell me.
When Sweetgrass came home from hunting, his son-in-law had the gun that was a treaty gift. It went off. Sweetgrass is dead. 10 lodges have already come from his camp, and more are coming tomorrow. They do not want the treaty.
Why do we just sit here, eating what wolves leave behind? And the buffalo have all gone south.
Yes. South, where it's choked with Blackfoot. And Sioux now, too, I heard. Hiding out from the American soldiers. And not enough buffalo even for them.
Buffalo haven't gone into a hole, waiting for you to do the right thing. They're in Blackfoot bellies and Sioux pots. And every day moving further and further south. Government, treaty, police. We don't need all that shit. We need buffalo. And horses. Good buffalo runners. And the Blackfoot have the best.
We're ready.
Do not tempt too great a risk. The future holds many ways to prove yourself a warrior.
No gun. That'd be too easy. Just this knife.
How can I talk peace with the Blackfoot if you raid their horses?
We have to have more horses. And warriors. I didn't come south to Blackfoot country to sit on my ass and talk peace treaties. Or to drink tea with the new white governor, Dudney.
Old warriors have their work. Just like young warriors and beginners have theirs. I'll be in the Cypress Hills at the police fort. So don't start a war without me.
Find them. You'll go in alone. Blackfoot are tough. You'll have a good story to tell all your life in the Rattler Lodge.
Since you are here, perhaps you should consider signing the treaty. I only want to help you to live so that you will not go hungry. We could set aside a piece of land for you.
Land.
Wallo.
Always the land.
Ulum disfit wallo.
Tell me, Why did government pay the Hudson's Bay Company almost $2 million for our land?
Government betal the Hudson Bay Company bo $1 un swallow.
$1. Vi har betalat utursingrechter.
The money was payment for trading rights.
From whom did the company get these trading rights?
Squat quam khad the company dis tushing acht.
Squat de grum.
From the king.
Dis via grum dan.
There was a king then.
And from whom did your king get the rights?
Is squat quam khad the groom dis acht.
No.
Well,
Nou, good love.
how can I explain
De graagte de corporatio, hoe do?
laws of the nations to you?
If the company received that much,
The company
how much more should we receive for giving up the whole land?
are afraid the gun swallow.
Since before I was born, this land was my home.
The swallow ma room.
When the sun rises, the shadow I cast is longer than any river.
Wathrud starring flowing.
Durel fit.
There it is.
Jede jaar, $2.
Every year we bring boxes of money.
Jede jaar.
Every year.
Doorstummen kopen eten.
Your people buy food,
Lord.
clothes.
$5 a year for one person. What is $5? Maybe one blanket, one very small bag of flour. That is caring for one whole year.
year.
$5 meer.
Those $5 are extra.
Du hebben dat
You would have that.
met holm zoals alleen.
Plus living the way you always have.
There is no living the way we always have without buffalo.
There is no down das hour. Ishta bullings.
Den krumpel du met stede walloning.
Perhaps you should become farmers.
I don't ask you to change. So why must I change to suit you?
The altar au Dieu.
Betracht fit ne remonstrator. U ein klein bowling.
Treaty will not be negotiated for one chief alone.
Kingbird did a very powerful thing to a Blackfoot raiding party. To take this white mare. I say it. He is a worthy young man. I say he sits in the Rattler Lodge.
My brother guided me and let me take this horse. Father, this horse, if you consider her worthy,
please me greatly. This gift, this blessing, such a horse for buffalo running. Such running. Hear me, people of the plains. This white mare, this gift of my brave son humbles me. I have been speaking too many words to too many low whites, when always there's one higher, whom I never see. Little bad man has often counseled me. The buffalo have gone south. It is so. We are plains people, and we will follow.
Poor buffalo, so few. Once they were everywhere, like grass. And now we'll try and kill them all. And that'll be the end of it.
There's those calves. We could get a few more and raise them like whites raise cattle.
Buffalo can't be talked about like a castrated thing that's tied up with a rope as soon as it drops from its mother to the earth.
I'll go back to camp, tell the women where these are.
Only one. I beg you now. We must have every one of them. Forgive us for always being hungry. Forgive us. give me. O Buffalo Spirit, and I thank you for what you give.
We got every one of them.
Yes. Yes.
People have all eaten their fill. There's barely a mouthful left for anyone tomorrow. Iron Body spotted some small game near the Milk River. So I think we should move there.
The women and children are worn out. We move around so much.
Those stupid soldiers. They haven't found us yet, and they won't now.
They burned off all the grassland and destroyed the buffalo. They don't need to find us.
Today was our biggest hunt since last summer.
The hunters were kind to let me run that great cow alone. But Coyote showed himself to me. And Coyote was laughing at me. I couldn't stop him. And I know this. Our time here is over. We must go back north now and live somehow with the grandmother.
But we already know that there's nothing there. People crowd around Fort Walsh and beg for the white food. They're hungrier than us.
We have no place here. We are strangers here.
How can you trust Coyote? He's full of tricks and he's always hungry. And you just killed that cow.
Today, I ran my last buffalo.
Tired? Want to trade?
You couldn't carry this. It's too heavy.
Well, I wouldn't carry it like you.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Please. Please. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
Ongeschreven betrakt i door stummellotung ein ongeschreven blaspers. Met 6 jaar tollen, alles vergeet.
Sign the treaty, and your band will receive a signing bonus. Plus,
6 jaar.
6 years back pay.
My people are starving.
Nashtumel oversigat.
I ask you,
Ware Dieu.
have pity on my people.
Qua Miserai Nashtumel.
Ne eten geleesd, wanting du ongeschreven. E door stummel, die Fries hangen hem converseren die.
No food can be released until you sign. As for your people, they are free to follow whoever can feed them.
Government policy fit klaar. Ripalast vertragt, e gonna up. Alles Indian, over gonna up.
Government policy is clear. Take treaty, go north. All Indians must go north.
Your treaty is paper.
Du har vertragt fit klump.
Paper burns in any fire.
Klump brandt alb krummelstrip.
The dying. The dying. The oldest and the youngest, my little earth girl. My mother, Seus, and all the others, dead, dead, dead. Can any of us live through this winter on mice and roots and pounded bones? If there's food in a piece of paper, take it. Look, my little brother. If you want a better treaty for our children, they need to be alive.
Now, this witnesseth that the said Big Bear for himself and the band he represents living in the territory of Treaty Number 6 does hereby transfer, relinquish, and surrender to Her Majesty the Queen and for the use of the Government of Canada. That is, does extinguish forever all his rights, titles, and privileges whatsoever to this land, does extinguish forever all hold and use of said lands forever.
We didn't even smoke the pipe.
I'm an old man. I can no longer feed my people. What more do you want? The reserve of my young friend Poundmaker is nearby. We'll have a visit.
No. Orders. You go. Choose reserve. Frog Lake.
We don't have the rope around our neck yet.
Food there. Reserve. You go.
Pati! Pati! Pati, mach nuga! Nuga? Lommel! Lommel! Pati!
Set up camp.
Lommel! Vamos, mach nuga!
We were looking for your camp circle. I saw a big house. Government promised me wherever I choose my reserve, they will build me a 3-room house, so I thought...
You have signed the treaty. My friend, have you ever lived in a house? The government agent Craig lives there. Our land set aside. We all live scattered where we want to.
What is that? Agent. Treaty says nothing about that one.
Since you've been gone, government has grown very hard. And when you choose your reserve, government will send you an agent to tell you when and where to shit.
Dudney has already done it for us. I'm told he says east of the settlement at Frog Lake. I'm in no hurry.
You are all welcome here. But I'm supposed to ask permission for you to camp. My brother, the government rope is the same for us all. The people need someone to help them remember who they are.
The buffalo left us. Because with this treaty, we have thrown away our great gifts. Perhaps it is good in a way. Perhaps now we can truly begin to understand the great good the only one had given us. I have made a vow to pray for strength, wisdom, not for the buffalo to come back, for I see that is not as the only one would have it, but for our people to be strong once again and live the whites without bloodshed. My vow is to dance the thirst dance. I will send tobacco to all the Treaty 6 chiefs. Let us be together in ceremony, in worship and prayer, and seek guidance for all our people. I do not believe the only one wants us to live like miserable, helpless beggars.
Our food is being vowed away. Offerings, gifts. When did we suddenly become so rich?
It has always been our way. Have we changed that much?
The thirst dance is a difficult vow to fulfill. And I have no choice but to help you. But I too will have a vow of my own. The warriors and the worthy young men welcome you, Gabriel Dumont.
Louis Riel sends his greetings. Has the dance begun?
We should talk first.
It sometimes comes to me that we have been breathed over, like the trance that falls over us when the Wendigo is coming. For too long we have been scattered here and there. Who stirs in their sleep when a single buffalo runs? But when a herd moves, we too must shake the ground. We must speak with one thundering voice. We must have one huge reserve for us all. Then when we move, every white skin will lay their ear to the ground so he won't get trampled. Talk to your people. The next spring, when the leaves come out, we will go to this Ottawa and see this highest white.
Louis Riel will talk to government. He speaks white.
But white men never listen to anything except the sound of a gun going off.
Between the two of us, we have the best riders. We can fight them two ways. Either from the trenches on the top of the hills, or run them like buffalo, like Sitting Bull did to Custer. Maybe we won't have to kill too many before they listen.
I see these whites and my blood boils. They devour our land and my father only wants to talk. Talk until we're all in the dead trees.
heart is filled with happiness that you have come to pray with me. The lodge we will build is for you all, to make your own vows and pledges. Great Spirit, I do not know how to live any longer. Only one, giver of all. O wisdom, help us to live again as people in a good way.
Oh.
Let us cut our center tree.
Du spatsa Bolung. Du packa up. Packa up Frog Lake. O Namel Eater.
Big tomorrow, Dudney. Say visit too long. Go north. Frog Lake, or no rations. Cannot stay here. I, Tom Quinn. Dudney say I, your agent now.
Van Jet, Thirstance.
Thirstance no good. Illegal. Must stop. Too many people. Go home.
You speak good Cree now. But no one here has anything to say back to you.
Oh. Chiefs leave reserves. No permission. Must talk. Warrior called, he speaks our tongue. Complaint did bad thing. Break law.
BigBear is dancing.
BigBear must stop. Make dance over soon. People go. Bring him tomorrow, agency house. Or I come back with my men. We take him. He speaks our tongue. In name of Queen, must step forward. Trial. Must explain what done. Come forward, tell. Poundmaker, I came here for your man. I'll take, even if have to arrest you all.
No, no, wait. We must talk. No, stop.
Craig wouldn't give me food. He's got all the food and my baby was sick. And I told him if a dog came, he would rather give him food than me working till I was sick. He pushed me, so I hit him. Don't touch me!
I won't touch. But you must come with me. You are accused. Striking official. Must be tried. If innocent, go free, my word. But you come now.
I will die here.
No dying, no! I will give out food.
Wait! Stop! Wait! Stop! If you sleep, hunger will too.
Hunters all together, we found 1 small deer, 7 rabbits, and 3 beavers.
No come back for 7 days. Then only children.
My brother's wife, her baby, they're dying. We need good food.
Sad. But your father sit on us. Find no reserve. Send women, children for food. He knows rules. He takes no reserve. We give little food. I give nothing. No.
Good. Soon, Hunt. Good. Soon. Jesus Christ.
There are some people with enough food to live. Those who take reserves, they have lots.
You heard that?
Yes. They have good food and clothing too for winter.
There may be such a reserve somewhere.
I heard you many times. It's not the way for people to sit in one place for the rest of their lives. It's not the way for children to starve or for people to eat their horses.
There's a new company boss at Pitt. I'll go in the morning. The Sioux speaker, Quinn,
Sioux Radum Quinn,
keeps the food piled high in his storeroom.
Kling Iate Obstacle Chronic.
Mr. Quinn, gilt government befel.
Mr. Quinn is following government regulations.
De mewing de la seed de befel. Bet you don't.
But perhaps he reads the regulations somewhat too fine.
Over 40 years I have traded here at Pitt. The company did not lie.
Company Nemalide.
So I ask you, if possible, to help us. Winter came, quick and hard. And when families starve, men take food wherever they can find it. We have had 22 deaths already this winter.
My father does not wish to insult you, but he asks, if you need food, why do you not choose a reserve?
Believe me, I have been looking.
Gluts.
Perhaps at Sounding Lake.
Glenfell Sounding Lake.
I wish to keep my people together, that is all. But it's always been a poor choice to hold out and starve, or eat and be cheated.
I kill 3 animals. You take your people.
I will not forget.
Hear me, my brothers! Tomorrow, we hunt 2-legged meat! Everyone out! Go to my camp.
No.
We are strong now! We will kill every white skin we find!
Vows are dangerous. They can lead to a long, hard way. Our hunters found those whites measuring land. Who said they could do that?
Grandmother's counselors will come, make treaty with you. They will explain everything. And also gifts. Many, many more gifts.
I wish to speak for my people. I have not yet spoken to anything in this treaty. It's promises.
Treaty will not be negotiated for one chief alone.
Today, I ran my last buffalo. My people are starving. Have pity on my people.
No food can be released until you sign. Government policy is clear. Take treaty, go north. All Indians must go north.
If you want a better treaty for our children, they need to be alive.
We must speak with one thundering voice. We must have one huge reserve for us all.
He knows rules. He takes no reserve. We give little food. I give nothing.
I will not forget.
In the morning, I will summon the camp crier to tell the people to prepare to move to Sounding Lake as soon as there's grass for the horses. I'm still going to Ottawa. The east end of Sounding Lake, by the point. Do not let anyone know the band is choosing land.
the pipe now, and you are war chief.
Because I live on the earth, supernatural is my sight. Clean is my heart.
Little Badman and the Rattlers have sat in council all day. While you were out hunting, messengers came from the Métis. Government sent Crozier to arrest Riel. But Gabriel wouldn't let him just ride in and grab his leader. He rode to Duck Lake with 100 men to stop Crozier. And the police started it. Gabriel's brother went out to parley and they shot him. Gabriel killed 12 police. And Crozier ran. The messengers came to tell us. Gabriel greets BigBear with these words. We are at war with government. Come help us fight. His tobacco says that to you. You can hear the drum?
Did Little Badman smoke their tobacco?
Yes!
Stupid Quinn.
At Poundmaker's, Gabriel Dumont told Little Badman, blood will run. And you know it has started at Duck Lake. It has started now.
What has started?
I say it's dangerous for all whites here. It is very dangerous for all of us.
I still have 2 good horses. You could use them too. You could all get to Fort Pitt before morning, and I know a different trail.
When I was 16, Sioux came and slaughtered my mother and father. I went after them and killed them. Nobody's scared Tom Quinn yet. Sure as hell no goddamn Indian will. We don't need to go anywhere. Just keep your young men quiet. Keep them here. The police have gone to Pitt. There is no enemy for your young men. I will give plenty of food for everyone.
Food doesn't matter anymore. No young man can dance forever. Just listening to what someone else has done, somewhere else.
Lombop and Strawhawk and Cree.
Cudlow!
Tomorrow, we hunt two-legged meat.
Just turn some of our brothers into women. Go home and put on your wife's dress and drink tea with Big Bear.
Long ago, our father was a warrior. Too long ago. Who does my brother follow? Who is he for?
What can you do? Wandering Spirit leads the young men now.
Try to remind them of who they are. That's all I can do.
You have ammunition? Now. We want every bullet, every grain of powder.
Powder barrel. I don't give.
There's not much powder.
Where's the rest?
No more, nothing.
You had 2 full barrels yesterday. Where are they? Where?
Morning is beautiful. Our grandfather, the sun, beautiful to sing. Trading is good too. I have often traded so early in the morning. All my life, I traded with the company. And your boss, Mr. Simpson, is my old friend. Whites need a little help when they're trading. They always have to write everything down in their big book. We men of the people, of course, always remember our debts to the company, year to year. And it is very hard, impossible to hunt without ammunition. To hunt spring muskrats. Muskrats are coming out now. Morning is beautiful to sing.
Muskrats. Singing the muskrats. Go!
And now our half-brothers, the Métis, are strong. They made the police run away at Duck Lake.
Right to bed, Kid Simpson.
And when our scouts saw the Métis had come, stolen your horses, we came right away to protect you. But you, Tom Quinn, you say nothing but no to people. We protect you. We want fresh meat.
Give them breakfast. Gramal Brigitte Galanglais.
Eat. Food. Eat. All of us like to eat. Every morning. Come. Eat. I'll eat the food the government owes me. Here.
Sure. Join me for breakfast. You're protecting me anyway, right?
Such a good host. Good food. Now that we're strong, we can ride after the bad Métis who are making war. One gets so hungry on the war trail.
Our holy days. Easter, here, now. Holy Easter. Church.
Yes. Your dead Jesus' holy days. When the bell rings, you will go to church.
Domini et secula et secula. Dominis et semper vobiscum. Et cum spiritu tuo. Amen. Agnus Dei, qui tollis peccata mundi miserere nobis. Agnus Dei, qui tollis peccata mundi miserere nobis. Agnus Dei, qui tollis peccata mundi, dona nobis pacem.
Dona nobis pacem.
That's enough! Stop, you priests!
Eat the host!
You will not eat your Jesus here again. Go out! Now!
These are our holy days. We will stop if we must and go. But it is not good that you stop
That's
our
enough.
worship.
I speak here now. Take that off. You are all my prisoners. Everyone out. Go to my camp. Out. Quinn, and then the camp.
Friend, my friend, father. Where's your father?
Here's a nice gift. Very good for a prisoner dance, if you should need one.
Who are you for? The half-brothers or the police?
Those half-brothers are far away.
It's cold. Go away. Don't stay around here. Go away. It's cold. Go away. Don't stay around here. Go away. It's cold. Go away. Don't stay around here. Go away. It's cold. Go away.
Tom Quinn, who is chief of government, of police.
John A. MacDonald.
All the food locked up. He is chief of all that.
Yes.
Good. You open the food now. Give it to the people. Then tell MacDonald you have done it.
No. You'll have to take it yourself.
I'm not a thief. You will open.
No.
Dog agent. You have a hard head that can't be changed. And a mouth that only says no. But today, you will do what I say. Go to my camp.
Why?
I say it. Go.
No. Big Bear did not invite me to visit him. I will stay here. My place is here.
Go!
No.
4 times. You say no to me. I will have to shoot you.
He's still breathing.
Well, then shoot.
You big brave man, huh? Shooting unarmed people? You killed her, man! Leave her! There was lots of food, you could have just taken it, you big man, so busy shooting!
Wandering Spirit says you come to our camp.
Where's BigBear?
The war chief gives the orders here, now.
Since when?
Since today.
Are there other white men?
No. It's not my doing, this thing of the young men.
I know. But it will all be yours. You will have to carry it all on your own back.
Rest first. And tobacco to Palmaker's Cree. And then we join Gabrielle and the Métis at Batoche. Pitt is there, and the police. Oh, we'll just ride around them. No. The people will need more food. And McLean has lots of cattle.
My father says yes. He understands that your young men are at war.
And that wandering spirit leads the people now, as war chief.
Yes, he understands. But he says no one needs to be shot. He'll persuade the police to go away. to leave all their equipment and their horses and their guns and go away, and he'll open up the fort and surrender our family and the company people to you if you don't shoot. Please, please kindly let the police go without shooting. No shooting and the fort is yours. The warriors just have to ride around and shoot into the air.
Little bad man will tell Wandering Spirit what your father has to say.
Little bad man grow tell wandering spirit, quat dior vota lemo.
The police left so fast, they forgot their long spying glass.
Give it to your oldest brother. You'll see far now.
No, Kitty. Blankets and food. Blankets and food.
Friend. Gift.
Have you ever seen such a dance before?
People are happy? Is that so bad to be happy?
No. And no one to write it down either.
What is this to you?
It is something. Shoot him, then you are dead.
No more messages come from Poundmaker. We heard that the soldiers had attacked him. But I say the soldiers did nothing. I say Poundmaker has gone to Batoche to fight for Riel. Our horses are strong now. The grass is good. I say we should go to Batoche and join him. There is no one around here anymore to say no. Tom Quinn is dead. And at Fort Pitt, we made the police run away. We are strong now. And when we join our half-brothers, we will kill every white skin we find. And then even that old grandmother won't want to come here. Myself, I never thought very highly of the grandmother. That ugly, fat old woman.
For a long time, I saw too much white poking around. Everywhere, my ear heard talking. I did not understand. Laughing, as if I knew nothing. So I made a vow. I said, I would never look at a white skin again, except along the barrel of this gun. Now I look around this camp, and what is there to see? White faces, sitting as if they belonged here. My blood roars every time I see the sun. I have not kept my vow.
I pity every white skin we have saved. They are suddenly poor, naked. They have never been hungry like us. And they have never known how the teeth of cold can bite. Look at them and have pity.
I look upon the children of the company as my own. I wouldn't want to see them harmed.
Then maybe it is not the way. Maybe it will make too much trouble for us.
Vows are dangerous. They can lead to a long, hard way. But some of you were in a hurry to start trouble. If there had been any good in shooting whiteskins, I would have done it years ago, when we had warriors full of buffalo meat. Warriors who didn't need to go begging to some agent for a handful of flour. And when there was no railroad to haul government soldiers from the east. At Frog Lake, we could all see spring coming, but you would not wait. And now, here you are, waiting for what you don't even know. I think you will want these prisoners to have some good words to say when the long, long columns of soldiers, traveling fast without children and women, come through the trees with guns as big as a man. I see a messenger coming, not from Riel or Poundmaker, but from Battleford, saying that the earth there trembles with soldiers and horses. You were too busy when I shouted, "Stop!"
I have spoken for the last time. This is my last word to you.
Now, go help take stuff out of the teepee. Hurry up. You help take stuff out of these teepees. Hurry up. Go over there and help. Go on. Start taking the wrap off of there.
Move!
Come on and help. Come on. Over here.
Follow the warriors to the ravine!
Lor Cree de Grottelom.
How does it work? No matter. It's here.
check! Find the big gun! Kill everyone! There! Get the big gun! Kill them all! Don't leave anyone!
Go! Fellas, car! Stop, car! Full fire, man up! Strip!
Oh, they don't know we're here. They're trying to find their distance to the warriors. Move, move.
The police are spreading out! Take round the sky along the ridge and stay opposite them!
Halt! Stop! Recall! Halt!
Take some others and move around! Kill those making the big gun shoot! Tug! Flip!
Blueface!
The soldiers have pulled back. Why are we letting them get away?
Wandering spirit! We have to get the people away from that big gun. We cannot fight it.
We started a war. We made all those white soldiers run.
Stop! Stop!
You can stop. The soldiers ran away. No one is chasing us. We wear ourselves out. We leave behind what we need to live.
Many people have already scattered long into the bush. You wouldn't listen. Now you've destroyed them.
Big warrior on your big horse yelling at us while we walk. What will we live on in this bush? Go! Find food! Go on!
Ha! Ha!
Battleford is too far. Perhaps the soldiers have rebuilt Pitt. Or the agency at Coal Lake.
Battleford Hodem Quay. Lornance Drummond Pit. De Breget Rampel Cold Lake.
No.
Find the soldiers' camp.
Your white God. Would he forgive me for what I have done?
Yes, he would. He forgives everyone who prays to him. But white men, they never forgive.
Lone Man will see that you all get safely back to your people.
I want to be more like you. A person.
You are already so much like a person. You've been with us a little while. You've seen us almost as we were. It will not be that way again. Remember,
I have a stone. It was by that priest who had that hole in his neck. I've held it every night, And last night, someone came to me and invited me to come along. I followed him, but the willows got too thick. He got too far ahead, going south. I couldn't trail him. He didn't have tracks.
It's the land, so close all around. We're plains people. And I think that's where he wants to show you something, on the plains. Have you dreamt power yet?
No, not fasted either.
A certain person once fasted for many days and at last decided to make a long journey to seek a gift. He traveled east a long way and came to a beautiful lodge and was made welcome by one who looked like he did. And there he rested. After they had eaten, he made a request for nothing less than to live forever. His host considered his request for a long time, and his request was granted. That person was transformed into rock. Rock gives us the pipe by which we pray to the only one. For rock is the grandmother of all, the first of all being, as well as the last. Your visitor will come again. I think on the plains, you can go with him.
He's bumping. He wants to come out.
Why would he want to? Just running, hiding, hunt little animals.
No one has captured us. We are alive. He is alive. And he will be born.
This one is white. Bring him here anyway.
I thought you never knew.
I love you too much. I thought if you could endure this, I could share you. But some men started to laugh at me. There's only one way to get over it. A hard way. I would have sent you to him then, if my brother and wandering spirit hadn't started it. My brother shot him first. I wouldn't have shot him. I ate his meat and sweet sugar too.
This one is not white. No. Never.
At Fort Pitt, the earth is covered with soldiers' tents. The fat general who defeated Poundmaker and Dumont came up the river in a huge smoking boat, and he's bossing everyone around.
Have all our people who scattered gone to Pitt?
Yes, most came in. The evening I left, the soldiers called out names.
Who did they call out?
Wandering Spirit had already given himself up. They called out miserable man, round the sky, iron body, my name too, though no white saw me. Then they locked all the men they called into iron chains.
When will they let them go?
They won't say. 15 families didn't surrender. They've gone south.
Well, say it.
Little Bad Man's name was called out too, but he wasn't there. He leads those families. He told me. Tell them I'll wait for them at the forks. I'm going back to Montana.
It's a hard thing for a grown man to always be a son. But now, the little bad man has decided what has to be done. Our people are wandering. They have no place now. Our sacred pipe stem is with Little Bad Man. But one must always stay here, on our land, with the people. I have nothing but this. I will unwrap it once more so I can teach you the songs. And the proper unwrapping that Bear Spirit first taught me.
I've seen you many times, Father.
But you must know it exactly.
Soldiers will be looking for you.
I'm so famous. Everyone wants to meet me.
You should come with us where it's safe.
I cannot.
Remelation o Corinth of Richard Burton Dean, Lawisque of Regina, Northwest Territories, Relegging. Mr. Ha Musqua,
Mr. Musqua,
BigBear,
otherwise known as BigBear, who, not giving his allegiance to the majesty of the Queen, her crown and dignity, made war against the Queen.
That we could build something that is ours, of the first people. But the power to do those things had never been given, or I had never taken it when it was there, or there wasn't any to take. Or perhaps it will be 100 years in coming. I have to face. I know nothing of it now, if ever I had known anything.
Mr. Musqua, gu a remele to avial scrab namal, raquat du dasisimund.
BigBear, have you anything to say before I tell you how you will be punished?
It has been said here that I wanted to make war, and I will answer you only once. If I had wanted to make war, I would have painted my face. Did anyone here say I ever had paint on my face? I threw my paint away long ago. I see this room crowded with handsome faces. Faces much handsomer than mine, even when I was young. No doubt these handsome faces will know how to take care of the land, no doubt better than I. And perhaps they will also be able to take care of my people, now that I'm gone. I stand here, an old man, and I will be sent away somewhere with this chain. This land belonged to me. It was my life. And when I had it, I never needed your moldy flour, your stinking pork. Sometimes I was stiff with agents who spoke to me as if I knew less than a child. But before most of you were born, I hunted buffalo over this place where you put this building, and a white man ate the meat I gave them. I was free, and the smallest person in my band was as free as I, because the only one had given us our place on earth. That was good enough for us. But you have taken our inheritance, our strength. Our land is torn up, black with fires, empty. You have done this. You have done this. There's nothing left now. My people are hiding in the woods, terrified. Those are my children. They are starving, driven from the land which was our great inheritance. They are running somewhere in the darkness, afraid to show themselves in the clear light of day. I pray, forgive them. They are hungry, terrified. Forgive them.
Mr. Musqua, I o e lemel u, da quan namau da diu, da quan gawad da fru ampret gulang li, avonen, over da quad gawad da fru.
He says, Big Bear, you must be corrected. This land never belonged to you. The land was and is the Queen's. She has allowed you to use it. And you may live on the choicest part of it you choose because the Queen has graciously given it to you. But the land belongs to the Queen.
I ask this court to print my words and scatter them among white people. That is my defense.
Wow, long the draken.
U rampel free. U rampel free.
He says 3 years.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven.
Ego ti battesimo in nome del Padre, del Figlio e del Spirito Sanctus.
The blankets are there. Why won't you lie down?
Basin, water. I have to wash.
only one, I thank you. I thank you for giving me life, for giving me everything to live, for being still here now that my teeth are worn out. So now, I have to ask you this last thing. I think it's like the first I asked you, long ago. But maybe you forgive me for that, since you already know how hard it is for me to understand, to learn anything, even in all the time you gave me. I ask you again, have pity.